Hi, this is Shelly with Day's Great Adventure. In this video, we have some tips, hints, and tricks that we wanted to share with you that we have figured out in the last 3 weeks of gate guarding. And we're in our 3rd week of this 4-week job. And, you know, it's not rocket science by any means, but there are some definite things that you can do that will help you along the way. And we just wanted to share those. If you do gate guard, or you have in the past, and you have any tips, tricks, and hints, try saying that 5 times fast, that you want to share, please put them down in the comments, and we would love to share them with our community. I'm here by myself today because Greg is sleeping. He's on his off shift. And so I just wanted to welcome you to our video, and let's roll that intro.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
Good morning. Just wanted to share a little video with you guys this morning, and just share with you that it's not all fun and games in this gate guarding business. We're still enjoying it, and so glad that we're taking this adventure and making some money, and that's why we work camp, so we can work a little and play a lot. But last night was cold. Poor Greg. He was out here. It was hailing, and it was raining, and the wind was horrendous, but you still have to check everybody in and out, so you have to pop out and, you know, write them down and check them in and check them out. But it's funny because when I got up this morning, I said, "So how'd it go last night?" And he gave me the look, and I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Did I hear hail last night?" And he just laughed, and he's like, "Yeah, hail and wind and rain." And he said the chairs right here were just covered in hail. In the blue seat was filled. And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I mean, I kind of heard it, and then I rolled over and went back to sleep. I was really tired last night. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you that we'll share the goods and the bads, and it was a bit of a challenge last night. So that's that. Here comes somebody. I'll let you go. Just gotta share this with ya. Let me see here if I can get it. Brought in a little closer. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so here's some more hints, tips, and tricks, whatever you want to call them, for gate guarding. One of them, keep your broom handy. It seems silly, but it's not. I have an outside broom and I have an inside broom, because you are going to want to sweep it off and try to keep as much dust and dirt out of your rig as possible. It is impossible to keep it all out. The wind blows and you are constantly in and out, but that's just one of my tricks.
Kazam! Is that a trick?
No. I don't know,
Pick
maybe.
a number between 1 and 10. No. Anyway, the trick is, did you talk about the pallet?
I did not.
Anyway, something I read on a gate guarding forum, forgot what it's called. Anyway, they
Facebook
recommended
page.
getting a pallet or several pallets for out front of your steps. That way, if it rains and that type of stuff, you can kick the mud off your shoes, or you can at least walk around a little bit out here without being in the mud and stuff like that.
We're gonna pan over to the pallet.
Well, we could only get one. We got it from our company.
And so if you do take a gate, request one. But not only the mud and all of that, it is just nice when you step out of there to step onto something solid and not rocks and gravel and mud. And it's just been really, really nice. So I would definitely ask for one of those. And as you can see, I put my rug on there to help keep the mud.
And then the other thing Shelley came up with was having an outside clock.
Yes.
So anyway, I went down to the Dollar General down here in this small little pokey doke town, and
Big Lake Dollar General.
Yeah. Anyway, they didn't have any outdoor, so of course we just had to get an indoor digital. But we have it mounted. We use some command strips so we can take it off, you know, if it rains or whatever. But she'll show you a picture of it. That way we have a clock out here, in case, you know, so we don't have to have our phones out here, or because neither one of us wear watches.
And they requested that we do it in military time.
Right.
And
so that's why we did digital.
Yes. Yeah. And this one is a 24-hour format, so we could do that. It just helps with people like me. I don't have to do the math that way. I can just write the number.
She's filming me, but she's touching her head.
Yeah.
I'm just running over here to the water thing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. How are you?
Doing very well. Am I on the internet?
You're on YouTube.
You will be. See, so if you drive by and you photobomb us, you know, we're just going to go ahead and go with it.
Yes. Morning. Okay, a couple of hints for gate guarding. Beanie, cold weather wear. This morning it is 27 with a wind chill of 23. Yeah, there's not much wind, but that's what it says. It is about 6:30 this morning, and sorry, the light's not real good. There we go. Another thing you want, let me grab it out of my pocket here. You want a small flashlight, one that is strong, but that you can stick in your pocket for overnight or early mornings and evenings. For standing on the other side of the street, the road here, getting numbers and names from the sand trucks and water trucks and fuel trucks. Yeah, it's okay if you're standing on this side with our lights, but when you go to the other side of the road, there's no street lights out here. It's dark out here. So anyway, that's super important to have that. Just a couple tips for you. Check out the sunrise. Let's see here. With the frack in the distance. Yep, beautiful morning. Have a good day. And something else I want to mention. Greg kind of came up with this. I think we showed you our lights, which these lights are fantastic. We'll put a link down below. They're LED, they're nice and bright, they're lightweight. But because, and they're not solar.
Yeah.
Oh, they're solar? Well, we have them plugged in.
I'm sorry, no. I thought you were talking about the little ones.
No, they're not solar.
These are LED.
I'm like, why do we have them plugged in? Okay, but they are light. But because they're light, when we have 40-mile-an-hour gusts, they can blow over, and I've had it blow over. So Greg put
rocks on
rocks. So secure them somehow. Our avenue was that we have these big rocks out here, so we were able to do that.
And put them behind the trailers up here, so it's...
Yeah, and put them up near the trailer. So that's that. Here's another trick that we do. We do it in a campground as well when we're there, just so we'll have a porch light. But your awning, at least ours, has an LED strip in it, and we just open it just a little bit. You can see it there, and that gives just enough light, and it keeps our awning secure so the wind doesn't rip it off our RV. But it gives just enough light so that you have light on your landing area right out here in front of your RV. So that's just a little hint too. Okay, so here's another little tip. When we pulled in here, we did not realize how important it is for your line of sight to see the trucks coming. Just makes life much easier. Our back, we can see right down the road. We can look out our back window and see right down the road. But in the front here, we can kind of see the off-road way out there in the distance, but we can't see the immediate road. So if you can, think about the orientation of your trailer. All gates are different, and so they may not be set up like we are on a corner here. You may just be on a straight road, and you know, you won't have a lot of options. But nonetheless, think about the orientation of your trailer and the view, the sight of the roads where the vehicles will be coming in and out. Here's another little tip for you. Be prepared to live in a fishbowl. We have our window shades open 24/7. When we're in an RV park, we normally will shut our shades at night because we're very aware of being able to see in. During the daytime, not so much because we have the darkened windows. But just be prepared for that mentally, that you are going to live in a fishbowl, and it has to be okay because you have to be able to see out and see the cars and trucks coming and going. So I hope you found some value in that. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when we put out our videos. We usually put videos out on Sundays and on Thursdays. If you are a gate guarder also, and you have any tips, hints, and tricks that you want to add, we would love it if you would put it in the comments down below. Anything we can do to help one another out, that's A1 in our book. So with that, please remember, every day's a gift. So don't count the days and make the days count. And we'll see you soon.
You whisper gently to the silent trees. I won't forget, you know the secrets of the lake.